Welcome everybody to another episode of Leicester Talk. This is episode 5, I believe this is. And good news, finally, today, which is yesterday when it's going to be uploaded. I apologize, first of all, for no Leicester Talk last week. Obviously, I had some stuff to do. I was busy last week, so I had no time to record our Leicester Talk on Saturday, which I normally do, to get uploaded on Sunday at 7 a.m., which is when I normally upload my Leicester Talks. But today, we got our first Premier League win against Bournemouth. Finally, we got our win that we desperately needed. After a horrible loss last week against Arsenal, we win against Bournemouth today. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that first of all. So if we go to Leicester City here, if it'll load, because loading sucks. If we go to here, as you can see, there's quite a bit of games to talk about. So let's start off with today's game. Let's start off with today's game against Bournemouth. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. That's honestly so weird that it's doing that. There we go. Here we go. This is better. I don't know what that was, but we got our win against Bournemouth. Facundo Buonate scoring in the 16th minute. This game was really stressful. As you can see, 56% possession of Bournemouth, 44% possession. Bournemouth had 17 shots, only 2 were on target. And Bournemouth, if that offside call wasn't called, we would have drawn this game and been on 4 points, and we would have been closer to relegation than we are now. But we're still, I think, 4 points from being in a relegation spot, which is where I would be. Because as you can see in the table, obviously it's got to change because Everton is still playing Newcastle, and if Everton win, they will jump up above us, so we'd be at 16th. But if Everton lose, we would be above them at 15th, which is good. It doesn't matter where we're at. But as you can see, we are 3 points away from Crystal Palace in a relegation spot, which I am very happy about. I am very happy that we got the win over Bournemouth because we needed that win. We needed this win today because our next 3 games, by the way, are insane. If we go to matches, our next 3 games, obviously we don't have a game next week. So, like I said, there probably won't be a Leicester Talk next week. But our next 3 games are against Southampton, Nottingham Forest, and Ipswich Town. 2 of those are I think one of those, Southampton is in the relegation battle right now. They're in a relegation spot. Nottingham Forest are, I believe, they're in 11th, and Ipswich are also in a relegation spot. So, that's kind of where we're at right now. It's kind of where we're at. So we went over the game against Bournemouth today. Now let's look at this game against Walsall in the Carabao Cup. This was an EFL Cup. Obviously, we didn't play our full team, so that's kind of interesting. But we take a look. This is what we look like. Kind of had our backup team playing against Walsall. It was nothing, and then the most boring penalty shootout of all time was 3-0 on penalties. Obviously, we won. Walsall's a League 2 side. But I think the next round is going to be where it's at because we face Manchester United. That's going to be a game where we probably will go out in the round of 16. So I'm not very fond of that. Now, this game against Arsenal here, as you can see, 2-0. It was 2-0 going into the second half. Then we scored 2-2. This is just where it gets unbelievable. Wilfred Ndidi scores an own goal to make it 3-2, which I thought the game was over. However, Kai Havertz just scores a goal for fun. And Kai Havertz, I know you're not going to watch this video, and I know some Arsenal fans are probably going to see this video, but why the hell do you have to score a goal for fun when you know you're going to win against Leicester City? Why did you have that? Why did you do that? You didn't need to do that, man. You really didn't need to do that. That's just absolutely stupid. That is unbelievable. That's a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace to not only your fans, but to Leicester City and their fans as well. Scoring a goal for fun, that's just unbelievable. I get it, you're a top 6 club, you want to win the Prem, but you need to relax, and you should have just not scored the goal. That's what I have to say to Kai Havertz, so screw you, Kai. Now, this game, obviously, was dominated by Arsenal, figures. 35 shots on target, 35 shots, 16 of them were on target, and a 75% possession. As you can see the lineup here, we got a lineup. This is how we lined up. Ndidi with an own goal, so that's probably why we took him off. James Justin got a goal. I believe he got 2. Yeah, James Justin scored a brace, which is insane for a right back. That's insane for a right back. Normally defenders don't have braces, but this is one of the few coincidences I believe that I've seen watching football where a defender got a brace. Comment below if I'm wrong on that, by the way. So, James Justin with the brace. Obviously 4 yellow cards, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. But I want to take a look this episode at Leicester's stats. I want to take a look at their stats really quick. So let's go ahead and take a look at their stats here on the ESPN website. So as you can see, obviously right now, obviously we don't have much. Wilfred Ndidi is the top assister. It's 6 Premier League games. He's scored 4. He's been assisted, or has had 4 assists in total. And only 5 guys, by the way, I've seen have scored a goal, which is insane. Fatawu got a goal, or got an assist, but Wilfred Ndidi is the one that's been the assisted most. And as you can see, James Justin, Jamie Vardy, and Stevie Mavididi, I think that's how I say it, have all scored 2 goals in the Premier League so far. But it's only in 7 games. Or 6 in general. Faiz and Facado Buonanotte, I forget how you say his. I don't know if that's how you say his name, but I apologize if that's wrong. Also got a goal, and Facundo got the winning goal today against Bournemouth, which I am very happy about, because we needed that win. We needed that win today against Bournemouth. Because if we didn't, then I have no idea what would have happened. I would have no idea what the heck would have happened. I would have been on the edge of my seat. I would have been, like, absolutely ridiculous. But these are the current top scorers after 7 games of play. So, not too bad. But, you know, honestly, I think right now, in my opinion, I think we should be, because we could have got that win against Crystal Palace in week 4. And we should have won the game against Everton, but we got the draw, thankfully. So right now, we should be theoretically in probably 12th right now if we got that win against Crystal Palace. But Leicester City has just a reputation of going up 2-0 and doing all that sort of stuff, doing all that sort of crap, and blowing it. So that's pretty much where it's at, in my opinion. I really think this game was a must-win, and we got that must-win. So now we're 1-3-3. Our next game is against Southampton, which is a must-win game. Should be a game we win. But I think that's pretty much. But that is pretty much honestly it for this episode. Very happy about the win against Bournemouth today. Sorry, Bournemouth fans, but good game, good fight. Right, and I apologize for that offside call. So if you guys did enjoy this episode of Leicester Talk, make sure you guys do hit that like and subscribe button as well. Well, and also comment below what other stuff, what other teams, what other stuff you guys want me to see or want me to talk about in these Leicester Talk episodes. Because I would love to talk about more. I'd love to talk about other leagues, other players, other clubs, just other countries in general. I'd love to talk about La Liga. I'd love to talk about the Bundesliga, maybe the Romanian Superliga. Any of those clubs, I would love. Any of those leagues, any of those countries, any of those players from those countries, I would love to talk about. So, that wraps it up. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to Leicester Talk if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all in episode 6 of Leicester Talk, which will be in probably 2 weeks. Have a good day, everybody.